Hey guys, welcome back to season 2. This is episode 27 of Unethical Podcast.
It's me, Dennis.
Our guest host for this episode is Bo Jansen, and today we're going to be discussing an incident of organized cream violence. What? Stick around, let's find out. Welcome to Unethical Podcast.
Right, well, it's fitting that you've got two Aussies here because it's actually an Aussie story. So I'm giving you a story from down here.
Oh, yeah.
Banger.
But it's actually about a young man from Italy, so who migrated here. Anyway.
Migrated?
Yeah.
Is he a bird?
Migrated, migrated.
Flocked off.
Migrated. He flew south for the winter. Anyway.
So he is a bird.
He flocked off.
No. Well, he may be. It sounds like a bird name. Francesco Mangione.
Can I ask a question about accents?
Of course.
When someone from Italy versus someone from America, like the half accent, would it sound, because like someone who has a French accent, if they're speaking English and French, like it sounds different than if someone's speaking Italian if they're French. Is there like weird
Italian Australian?
Yeah, can you do it please for me?
No.
You fucking cunt.
Have you seen Fat Pizza, the show Fat Pizza?
A guy I work with is Italian and he's been in Australia for 26 years and he still sounds Italian. Oh, I need to ask him. Do you know what? It's an Italian that swears a lot.
Mm.
It's so an Italian.
It's because he's been here for so long.
No, he's a good bloke.
He is a good bloke. Huge bush.
Shrimp on the barbie.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right.
All in the hands. Unbelievable.
All right. So Francesco Mangione was born 23rd of July, 1957 in Sicily, Italy. His family immigrated to Australia in 1969 when he was 12, and they settled in a place in Victoria called Moonee Ponds. He, by all accounts, had a typical childhood. No stories of abuse or bad behaviour or gun running for Michael Corleone.
What a bitch.
Yeah, square.
When he was 19, he became an apprentice for the State Electricity Commission in Victoria, and in 1978 was named Outstanding Apprentice of the Year. Anyways, in 1989, he left his job with the SECV to realise his lifelong dream of driving an ice cream van.
Scoop, baby, scoop. Scoop, baby, scoop.
Red flag, in my opinion. Whose lifelong dream is to run a ice cream truck? Molesters?
That's pretty funny because the next part I'll tell you kind of.
Well, oops, I guess.
He's finally like, there's a red flag.
Did Richard blow your wad?
He's always blowing my wads.
I'm sorry, but you said lifelong dream and ice cream truck equals molester. That's what I like, math in my brain.
Never been proven. It's never been proven, but
okay.
So for the next 3 years, Francesco was king of the streets, cruising the blocks, blasting out green sleeves and selling out his delicious choc dip cones and sprinkle cups.
Oh my God. When you know he's a molester, it's worse.
Well, in 1992, there was a minor, teeny tiny hiccup for him when he was arrested and detained when there was a 6-year-old girl found in his ice cream van that had been reported missing by her family.
I call that a big blip. Not a little blip.
Big blip.
But he was later released due to no evidence to support the charges. I'm pretty sure the fact that a 6-year-old girl was locked in his ice cream van while he sold creamy treats is evidence enough. But, you know.
So he knew that she was there. This wasn't just like she climbed into the ice cream truck
he knew that she was there because he just went on selling his ice cream while she was.
So the fucking neighborhood is looking for this missing 6-year-old girl, and he's just like not guilty.
Are you gonna dip your cone in that chocolate again? I can't do a fucking accent, but that's I think she's in heaven. She just gets chocolate dipped everything now. This little girl probably didn't want to leave. She was probably upset.
She's not going to know the difference between a chocolate dip banana and a chocolate dip banana.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah, that's super weird. Did they just just go down the street with the ice cream truck? All right, see how many kids start crying at Greensleeves.
What are your police doing down there? What do you guys call them anyway? Is it police? Do you guys have different name for coppers?
Cops. Don't say it, Bobby.
What's the color of a 2-cent piece?
Copper. Anyway, apparently there was no evidence. I mean, despite the fact that she was in
I don't get
his ice cream van. But look, I'm not a detective, so I don't know.
Yeah. Look, I'm pretty sure he bribed him.
Yeah.
With some fudgical action.
And then an ice cream?
Fudge packing.
And then an ice cream.
I think is what they call it.
I think I figured it out. I think an Australian would say Australian Italian speaks Australian until it comes to an Italian sounding word. So it's like, oi mate, can you get me a bruschetta? I reckon
yes.
That was good.
Yeah. Oh, your Australian accent is so good. How did you do that?
How do you sound so Australian?
I know, I've worked on it.
All right. So Francesco went back to being king of the cones, frequenting the local parks and beaches, talking to all the kiddos. So now, at the same time, on the other side of town, the Giunta family were the ice cream mob bosses. They were selling out in record time, couldn't keep a Frosty Pop in the freezer for long enough. But now Godfather Giunta just happened to be Francesco's uncle. At a family gathering, I'm guessing a wedding because Italians have lots of weddings, Giunta told Francesco that their ice cream cavalcade will now be venturing onto his side of the tracks. So what could Francesco do about that? Join up with the family, become one of them? He was only a one-man operation, so, you know, he was out there on his own.
He probably just said to the cops he was employing the children. So he's one man, 6 kids, operation.
I'm paying them in ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Chocolate-covered bananas. But he stood his ground and he refused. Instead, getting into a bust-up with the Don's son, Dennis, the head ice cream man.
Dennis?
Yeah.
Traditional Italian name. Yeah.
I've heard that was the original name that they planned for the Mario Brothers. It was supposed to be Mario and Dennis.
Yeah. It's me, Dennis.
I know.
It's a Dennis time. Anyway, continue.
Fucking Dennis. Jesus Christ.
We're fucking around, guys.
When he becomes the Godfather, he becomes Don Dennis. Anyway, sorry.
Just Donis for
Yeah,
short.
Donis.
Double D.
Over the next couple of weeks, Francesco watched as the Giunta's ice cream army started appearing in his streets. Just 1 or 2 at first, then they were everywhere. The twinkling sounds of It's a Small World and green sleeves mingling together was deafening. Francesco did everything he could. He tried 2 for 1, free sprinkles, free hugs, but nothing worked.
So they just sent like 1,000 fucking ice cream trucks at him?
Pretty much.
This is hilarious. This is too much.
I'm picturing the scene in Lord of the Rings where they fucking roll up at Helm's Deep.
I'm just
We certainly need more stories like this.
I feel like they're circling them just like all around the mulberry bush. Sells his ice cream.
They're walking around. They've got they're in their vans and the music's going. They've got their golden gay times smashing on their hands.
Oh yeah, you guys have golden gay times.
Yeah, golden gay time is an ice cream. And it's a fucking
Yeah.
institution down here, man. Don't take our gay times
Correct.
from us.
Yeah.
Up goes the weasel.
Oh my god. I'm so creeped out.
All the shutters on the block just close. Children are huddled in by their mothers.
Syrup's just dripping down everywhere. Everything's sticky. People
Oh.
are getting stuck to each other, but they're still making eye contact. It's weird and arousing.
I'm afraid and aroused.
Same.
Oh,
That's nuts.
One day, his cousin Dennis parked up next to him, and Francesco watched as Dennis just owned the park. Francesco had had enough. He made a plan.
Maybe if your business plan did not involve molesting the children, you'd get more customers.
Well,
yeah, I think.
Yes, they're gonna pick the guy that doesn't diddle them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let them pay him money. Dollary dues.
When you're a kid, though, that's what I'm saying. When you're a kid, though, ice cream's as good as gold. Like, would you put a hammer in your mouth for a fucking scoop of ice cream? I don't know.
Yes.
Like, weirdly specific.
Yeah, probably.
I would today.
Yeah, I would today.
See what I'm saying? So maybe the molesting's actually a bonus for like productivity. I don't know.
Okay, no. No.
No.
fucking bonus.
We're not going to imply that the children were into it. We will not cross that line on this show for the 8th time.
Time.
No.
I just said they enjoyed the ice cream. The therapy will fix it later.
The host of that show would be John Mark Carr.
Maybe that's what Dennis was offering. He was offering ice cream and therapy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All joking aside, though, like now that I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it, do you think like this other batch of fucking ice cream mafia guys knew about him molesting, and that's the real reason they're like, "Fuck this guy, let's go take him off the block."
Well, they were family.
What?
They were related.
Yeah.
But they wanted him to join.
Sorry, when you join, you can control, right? Like now you're my employee. Now you only work the old lady block. Now you drive the one
Yeah.
with only a little bit of space. So you can't squeeze children in there, you fucking psycho.
Hey Siri, do Italians like to molest children? Because
Okay, I found this on the web for do Italians like to molest children?
oh, you guys, that's where the Vatican is. They're all molesting children.
Mm.
Yep.
The little tiny town I live in. The ice cream truck is a golf cart that pulls behind a little freezer trailer.
Yes.
So like everything's 50 cents and the bell is a cowbell. So I don't know what the fuck 7-Eleven is or whatever the fuck Celeste said. 10 elves, 11 elves, whatever song they
Green sleeves.
Green
Thank you.
sleeves. 10 L.
7-Eleven.
This is right here. Clunk, 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 clunk.
What do they sell? Ice creams and sadness on their golf cart?
It's an outlet for our mentally disabled adults to
Oh.
make money.
Oh, great. Now I've laughed at it.
Oh my god, that's so.
So I used to
cool.
drive it while one of my clientele would ring the bell. That's a cowbell.
Oh.
Ka-clong, ka-clong. Like you listen for cows in our town if you want ice cream. And some children have followed a
I was
cow.
just about to say, imagine you follow the cowbell and all you find is a cow. That would suck.
Like, do I have to milk and churn and freeze the shit myself? Is that what this is?
That sounds like a hipster version. Fucking deconstructed ice cream.
Yep.
No, but
I love it.
actually, like they serve that 100% in hipster restaurants.
Oh, they do.
They give you a mason jar and some cream and have you go to town.
It's your cow. Her name's Bessie. You're going to milk her, churn her, first get through the butter, then make ice cream. Here's your block of ice.
Fun.
Yay.
Just put a spin on it. You got to wear a blindfold.
Oh God.
Are those udders? Maybe. Maybe
I know
they're
what I'm
not.
milking.
Yeah.
Oh, part of my milking. Yeah. Oh.
Oi.
Oh, gross.
Ugh.
Alrighty. So on the 5th of February 2002, Dennis returned home from work and regaled his wife with tales of his ice cream empire. He was the king. Fuck you, Francesco. He was now a little fish in a big fucking Giunta pond.
This is better than The Godfather. Al Pacino, who?
Who the fuck's Michael Corleone?
We know Dennis.
Donis. So after big noting himself for a while, he went upstairs to have a shower and his wife Laura went to bed. After having a shower, Dennis walked naked into the bedroom where his wife was sleeping and Francesco was hiding behind the curtains.
His wife failed to notice that Francesco was in the fucking bedroom.
Get the fuck out of here.
His feet hanging out the bottom.
He's just standing in the corner with a lampshade on his head.
Yeah, I'm a lamp.
Oh, a fucking idiot.
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
That's right.
I didn't know Italians were able to not make noise.
Hey, bada boom. Hey, you're sitting behind. I'm behind here. I'm behind the curtains here. Hi. Good.
Hey, how you doing?
Remember, they are Australian Italian.
Okay, so he's going,
Oh.
oi!
So he stays quiet until she does anything Italian. So he's dead quiet, and then as soon as she starts making lasagna, he's just like,
Hey.
Okay. So he comes out of the shower. He's all conditioned with Parmesan and garlic and all that stuff. So
yep,
And naked.
and naked. That was Gabe. Naked.
I'll bring up Mario boss battle music. Are we ready? Okay.
Mangione jumped out and began slashing and hacking at him with a sword he had made in his shed. Being woken by her husband's screams, Laura escaped the bedroom by leaping out of the bedroom window onto the garage roof, breaking her leg. Unfortunately for Dennis, he died from his wicked slash wounds. 55 in total.
It's me.
All right.
Joey, Maria, get the lasagna. We won. Get the gelato. And then you're going to smash it. Oh, God, so good.
55 slash wounds? Did you say 55? That's a lot of spaghetti. You need to fucking stab something at a time.
That's a lot of machete.
Holy cannoli.
Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. 55 machete slash wounds. That's a lot of spaghetti.
And he made the sword himself too. He made it himself in his shed. So
Oh, shit.
Was that racist? It's fine if it was racist.
Against what, Italians?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's not racist. No. Oh, is it, Chrissy?
what?
No.
Why is Christy the authority on what's racist?
Because I'm not very good at finding where the line is.
Yeah.
I'm clearly the line. I know where the line is. You ask me.
Yeah. Richard
Yeah.
knows.
Richard knows the line professionally.
I live on the other side of that line and I have to get roped back a little bit fairly
It's
often.
okay. You know what?
Mhm.
We all take a trip to the dark side. I'm not saying I don't make trips to town.
Butt jokes.
You guys, that was a horrible voice crack, and I'm sorry.
She's going through the change. It's a real difficult time in our lives.
Every time I hear the Mario music, I revert back to my teenagehood.
Yeah.
I'm having a great fucking time.
Right. Yeah. So his wife, you know, I'm unsure why she decided to jump out of the second story window onto the garage roof when she probably just could have run down the stairs. But
Parkour.
Well, she had no way of
Cool.
knowing that there wasn't somebody downstairs keeping watch or something.
oh, that's
She
true.
doesn't know why
Maybe
this
she was-
fucking guy is here cutting up her husband.
To be fair, I'm going to, my assumption is that if there's a top stairs and a bottom stairs, there would be no less than about 47 Italians in that house living there, right? So there would have been someone who would have been able to help her. She didn't need to leap like fucking Birdman out the window.
No, but she probably thought Fat Uncle Paulie was down there and she's going to land on him. She'd be fine.
Yeah.
13 of her cousins are downstairs holding a sheet out, ready for
Yeah,
her.
just waiting for her. So Francesco fled the scene, dropping his sword and leaving it there. So unfortunately, his DNA for him was found on the handle of the sword. And when his home was searched, tools were found that were forensically linked to making the weapon.
Out of what?
Yeah, what do they make it out of?
Well, it was a sword, so I'm assuming, I don't know,
Hammers.
Coke cans.
There's so many sharp things you could have picked a blunt thing, a hammer.
Yeah, but how fucking cool is it to go after somebody with a sword in an ice cream battle? How fucking cool is that?
Oh, it doesn't get cooler.
I want to, there needs to be like a montage of like, you know, to like Eye the Tiger or something, or one of those songs that that just shows him like making the sword in the shed and he's having like visions of.
What is it? What's that song called? When the moon hits your eye like a big.
Oh, yeah, that's
amore. Yeah, it'd be that.
And you just got long strips of linguine just taping them together. Like,
Could it be Blue Moon?
Blue moon, got me standing alone.
It could have just been fettuccine all stuck together because we all know you can cut your hand with that, don't we, Tally?
yeah, for sure.
Hey, you can fix a bathroom sink with ramen. Pasta's no joke.
Yep.
Pasta can fuck you up.
And like epoxy and JB Weld, but you can physically cut a bitch with a fettuccine noodle,
Yep.
raw, uncooked,
Yeah, but they make it
raw. I keep wanting to say raw, but that doesn't like make sense. Raw fettuccine.
Yep. It could have been anything. He's like sweat dripping down his brow, wearing his wife beater, having his Pepe Le
Yep.
Pew tattoo showing, glistening. Hot. I'm right there. I'm in this. I'm really, really immersed.
Me too.
I'm in this.
It's
Me
like I was
too.
there.
Yep.
I was there.
And smell the parmesan.
I can.
Oh God, I don't want confirmation or denial of the fact that was a pasta made weapon, a pasta based weapon, and we're leaving
Yep.
it at that. It was a pasta sword. for
Absolutely.
sure.
100% it was made of some kind of noodle.
Of long noodle. It was a long
Wait.
noodle.
Yep.
You say, is pasta how you say pasta?
No, pasta.
Pasta, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
we say pasta.
Pasta. I'm sorry I didn't say pasta.
It is pasta.
That's okay. I'll let you off this time, Richard, but do it again. I swear to God.
Okay. Sorry, Bo. Sorry
We
about
say-
me.
Say rigatoni.
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 Oh, that sounds the same.
That's because rigatoni is rigatoni. Anyone that says it sounds the same, but pasta. Pasta.
The goddamn is. Say parmesan.
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 Well, that sounds
Parmesan.
okay.
We
You know
say
what? I give up.
Parmesan here. Parmesan.
No,
really
it's
Parmesan
not.
cheese.
That's not.
But there's no
spelled-
GI.
It's not
There's no
spelled
GI
with a G.
in it.
Where's an Italian?
Yeah.
Where's someone?
Right downstairs. My husband.
Parmesan.
My brother-in-law. Who do you want me to grab? Just kidding.
James, how do you say parmesan?
It's Parmesan.
He'd say
Parmesan cheese.
parmesan. Parmesan.
It's Parmesan. Where are you getting the Jean from?
I don't know. That's just how we say it. It's Parmesan cheese.
All right. We don't have much more to go. So Francesco's lawyer, David Brustman, said he did not dispute that Mr. Giunta was murdered by an assassin, but Mr. Mangione did not commit the offense.
Assassin is very generous. It's very generous.
Yeah.
Pistassin. A pistassin. I did it.
A
Oh
pistassin.
my god. I did it. Hardly.
So he said a turf war over the ice cream vending existed between the two families, but this did not mean that there was continuing disputes or grievances. So, and then Dennis's wife, Laura, testified in court saying her husband was trying to defend himself as the attacker waved around the sword like crazy. Quote, It was like blood going everywhere. It was like bottles exploding.
Where did it?
Sorry?
What? Those are not related. What?
I know.
It's like,
What?
I got so mad about an ice cream war, I started whipping my machete over my head like a helicopter.
No, I mean, I get. How is it like bottles? What?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like blood going
Like
everywhere.
bottles.
It was like bottles exploding. So I don't maybe like
ketchup?
soda bottles, maybe, you know, when you shake them up and they're like
If you just smash a
Oh.
bottle up against something, right? Like
yeah.
if you threw a bottle of anything in a glass bottle up against the wall, it would make a huge mess. Maybe that's what you meant, like just smashing, exploding out like that.
Okay, maybe because I just
Maybe.
Or if you hit a bottle that's closed.
with a
Yeah, for
sword.
sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's very strange. That's a very strange
That's
description.
that's.
They're Italian.
I know.
They only know 6
It is.
words.
I don't understand. Bottles going everywhere. Fine.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know. So, and she also agreed later on that her husband did grow and sell marijuana from their home, but so maybe this is why their ice cream was so popular.
Oh, he was selling weed ice cream?
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this on Trailer Park Boys?
Maybe.
That's awesome though. But I thought his clientele were kids.
Maybe the parents had to bring the kids to make it look like, you know, but the parents were the ones getting the ice creams.
Oh, that's awesome.
Deal, you know?
Yeah, selling weed out of a ice cream truck is just win-win for everybody.
genius.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder.
exactly.
Maybe if fucking Francesco wasn't spending all of his time making swords at his shed, he could have just developed a better business plan.
And hiding in other people's bedrooms.
Yeah. Pretending to be lamps.
Would make sense why what's his name's wife didn't notice. He probably slipped her a J for
But he didn't have the weed. It was Dennis that had the weed.
Yeah, maybe she was.
She was probably already high though.
one
yeah.
way or another. Yeah, I was like, one way or another, she was stoned.
Just enjoying some of the merchandise herself.
I hope we get this now that weed's legal in my country. I hope we get little ice cream trucks with weed. Fucking dude, I'm down with that. I hope that happens.
You just need better friends.
You just need to live somewhere that's not you. You can get weed ice cream here in the city. It's not hard. There's like a bunch of them.
Oh, wow.
make one.
Fine. I'm quitting the
Fine.
podcast.
Oh, wait.
And you could call it unethical ice cream.
Fine, I'll do both.
Yeah.
Fine, you convinced me. I'll do
Yeah.
everything.
Do everything.
I'll do them all.
All right. So, the Don himself, Mr. Peter Giunta, Dennis's father, testified too, saying that Francesco's behavior was shameful, describing how he threw ice cream at his own aunt in a drive-by coning. So,
Such emotive language.
so could you imagine, like, he just in slow motion, he drives past and, like, you know, Green Sleeves is playing in slow motion in the background. And it's just like,
And like no blood. It's just exploding cones everywhere.
yeah.
It's actually getting penetrated.
The way you said that though
What?
made it sound like he was more pissed off that he threw an ice cream cone than rather than him hitting his aunt. It sounded like he was disrespectful. He threw ice cream and hit his aunt, but like the ice cream.
It sounds like he was more pissed that he threw an ice cream cone at his aunt than he was about fucking killing his son with a sword.
Yeah.
Well, I would be too, to be fair.
It was handmade, damn it.
Depends which aunt, I guess.
That's product, and there's probably about, $25 worth of weed in there. So that's like, wasting product. Are you fucking joking?
Yeah, that's only 35 cents worth of pasta you killed your cousin with. We can deal with that. But
Yeah,
$50 worth of ice cream, $25 worth of weed, get the fuck out of here.
I'm done with you.
Over it.
So the end of the story is Francesco Mangione was found guilty and sentenced to 22 years with a non-parole period of 18 years. And he, to this day, maintains his innocence.
How?
How? Like how, dude?
He took the pasta knife and stabbed someone 55 times. How?
Well, there's evidence. There's fucking DNA on the goddamn knife. Like, you're done, bud. Sorry.
He's just like, nah, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
We've got footage. I didn't do it. I was there. I didn't do it. I watched you do it. I didn't do it. I took the knife out after you left it. I didn't do it.
I did it. I didn't do it.
I don't think the quality of food in prison is nearly as good as the quality of food that he's used to. I think that this is actually the single worst penalty that any man has ever gotten for any crime in the history of the world.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, this manicotti. This is prison shit.
18 years of boiled
Yep.
fucking Catelli macaroni.
Mm-hmm.
No, he would go orange is the new black up in that shit, and he would just take over the kitchen and start making his own and become the Don Dennis. Don Dennis? Wrong one. Which one? Yeah.
No, he wouldn't. Italian men are man children. They rely on their mothers for everything.
All right. Well, he'd find Bertha, pay her $100, and then just get her to run the prison while he makes the pasta.
Don't really know. Bertha could probably be sentenced into either a male or a female prison, to be honest.
Yep.
This depends if she's bloated or not.
Yeah.
You just got to check the ham wallet before she goes in to get what she's stashed in there.
Yes. She said ham wallet. I like it. And I'm going to approve. I approve. Say ham wallet more. We're all saying it more. I'm saying it more now. I like it.
Okay.
Please stop.
All right. What about whispering eye?
We've made that joke.
Wizard sleeve,
We have not made that joke.
axe gash,
That's gross.
clam taco.
Are we talking about vaginas?
No.
No, we're talking about dinner.
Oh. Ham sandwich. Deviled eggs.
Jelly roll.
Deviled eggs.
Oh.
You said we're talking about dinner.
Grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese.
There's an age gap on that one.
Or you need to see your local GP.
Casserole.
So that's it. He's still in prison.
And he's
He
still
is still
denying
in
it.
prison. He's still in prison, still denying it, and he's tried a couple of times to appeal, and he's lost his appeals.
How
So
long till he gets parole? Or can get parole?
he was sentenced in 2004. So how
2004.
2014. 2014. So he's coming up for parole soon. 14.
Oh, yeah. No, next year, 2022.
2022? I think he'll get parole.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
I think he'll get parole. I mean, what are the chances of that happening again?
If he just,
Well, it's Australia.
if he gets jealous again.
He's just gonna do something even more Italian, like be a plumber and then just go into people's houses that way.
And stomp on turtles and dicks?
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see how someone would kill someone with a plunger.
You know, I think it was
Uh,
fair. This was his lifelong dream to fucking molest children and sell ice cream. It's all he wanted to do with his life, and his family, who is supposed to be supporting him while he lives out his dreams. They're trying to take him over. They're trying to push him out of his own goddamn streets. They're using drugs to do it, which means they're the bad guy automatically, because drugs is worse than diddling children. Ask the American penal system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Penal.
Affirmative.
penal is
Penal.
haha. I will give you that one. I think it's
I,
fair.
we all know what
Oh
that
my
means.
God,
So it
that's-
wasn't funny.
Is that another name for a vagina, a penal system? Keep going.
An underground
It
penal
is now.
Not everybody is. All right. Not every vagina is a penal system.
That's just what they're built for. It's not like every gymnasium's built to be a gym. That's what I'm saying.
Man's not wrong.
Word, bro.
I don't like it, but he's not wrong. You know what? Justice for Francesco. I'm gonna write a letter.
Yeah.
You're going there with that guy?
I'm on it. I'm totally on his side, 100%. I don't
He
care.
didn't do it? Do you think he did it? Do you think there's a fucking pastassin? A pasastin?
No.
Okay.
No, he did it.
No, there's no assassin.
And also in the Italian mafia, they're called hitmen.
Hitman.
Yeah, and he used a sword. So if assassin was going to land anywhere, it should really land with someone who's going to use a sword.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's such an un-Italian weapon.
No. Got to remember, it's made of pasta. It's made of pasta, so it is actually quite an Italian weapon.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Well, what would be a classic Italian weapon? Like your wife? You just hit your wife with them, or?
Well, for women, it's a frying pan.
Okay.
And then
colander?
for men, it would be.
What are those guys that are on horses and then they just run a pole vaulting? No,
Jousting?
jousting.
Jousting.
Can you imagine how awesome pole vaulting would be if you had a horse, though? And they just fucking, whoa! That'd be so amazing.
To be fair, the thigh muscles that you would have to use to hold that horse while you're getting flung up.
I'm just talking get flown right off the horse and you land.
Yeah.
What happened? So he's coming up for parole. Hopefully, hashtag,
Yes.
What is his name? Dennis or Francesco? Which one died? I'm so lost. Hang on.
Donis died.
Francesco.
Big D got the big
Aw.
slice.
Big D got the big D, death.
Yeah, done.
So he's going to come out, and we want him to come out,
Hopefully.
and he's still saying no. Oh, dragon. He's still saying no.
He should give up by now.
Yeah.
Just let it die.
I'm more of I don't want this guy to get out. That's scary. This guy in reality, like Celeste is going like, haha, whatever. But like I'm thinking about this more. This guy made a fucking sword to kill. Like that's fucking scary. That's a scary dude.
Premeditation.
Over fucking ice cream. That's what I was gonna say. That's
It wasn't
nuts.
over ice cream. It was over his whole life's dream. It's different.
No, for sure.
Oh, true.
Just over turf.
For sure. And that's his life dream though, is to be man,
Take a different corner.
put it this way, he's in Australia. If he gets out early, fine, he'll probably die when he walks out into the fucking real world and a snake bites him, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean,
In Richard's world.
He just leaves the jail. He's crossing the road and he gets fucking hit by a kangaroo.
kangaroo fucking donkey kicks him. So yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll let him get out. I'm with Celeste. I changed my mind. He can get out. He's scary. That making a weapon to kill someone is scary. Like usually you just buy a weapon, or you like heat of the moment club someone in the head.
The
Not if
fact
you
that
sit
he
there and
made a
mix it.
weapon, I think, proves to me that this was about honor. And this wasn't just about rage or like wanting to kill somebody. This is actually a full-on threat to his sense of person.
Yeah, that's
but it
something
would
for
also
sure.
mean it was premeditated as hell.
Oh yeah.
But also, we can't get weapons. We can't get weapons anyway. Like it's quite hard to get a weapon to kill someone. You got to be resourceful over here. So
If we try and buy a steak knife from the supermarket, they fucking
you need to show your ID.
you need to show your ID.
That's crazy.
All you just wear gloves and walk out and pick up the first snake and throw it at someone. What gloves you can get?
Yeah, but you can't guarantee that the snake's going to bite him. And then you're charged with attempted murder for throwing a snake at him.
That's true. But
And it didn't even work.
But I can walk up the street and buy like 6 shotguns at once.
He would have been sitting there, right? He would have been sitting there, and he would have gone to Bunnings, and he would have been like, "No good. I don't want to do the rope. I don't want to do that. This is not giving this justice enough because he stole my entire life's dream. I'm going to have to make myself a sword because it's poetic justice."
It was.
So he went to the supermarket and bought 2 packs of fettuccine, taped them together, exacted revenge.
Popped a bunch of bottles with them or something.
Yep.
The other thing we didn't kind of take into consideration is if he's making a sword, is he the type of person that laughs?
Oh,
Just
My
saying.
money's on no.
That laughs?
LARPs, live action role play.
LARPs.
Oh, I was like, I'm sure he laughed at least once in his life.
That's all right. I heard laugh as well. I was like,
Well, I think we know who the geeks are. Anyway,
Richard knew what I was saying too.
Oh yeah,
so-
for sure.
Richard's a geek as well.
yeah.
So he could have had a fucking replica Zelda sword for all we know. It could have been like, it says that he made it. We're just assuming that it was some kind of samurai situation, but it could have been like a a Zelda or Assassin's Creed fucking blade. Like, who knows? We don't
That
know.
would be hilarious if it was like a fucking Darth Vader lightsaber that just lit up.
What was his name?
Just-
Francesco de something?
Mangione.
Mangione.
If he has a low pony, he absolutely laughs. And it was a Zelda sword, and I'm dying on this hill.
It looks like a fucking boomerang.
I was like, what are we crossing our fingers for?
Macaroni noodle. It looks like a macaroni noodle. I am vindicated. It was made of pasta the whole time.
Okay,
I'm
what
just
this
kidding.
actually looks like is it looks just like a piece of like, because it's crooked on the end, like it's curved up on the end. So it
Yeah.
looks like he took like
Don't say my dick.
a
Don't say my dick. Don't
crowbar
say
or
my dick.
something.
Yeah.
He put electrical tape around for a handle and then just sharpened the rest of it into a sharp edge. Like this is no, he's definitely not a LARPer. The craftsmanship is shoddy work.
So basically, he's made a shiv.
All right.
Like you would in prison. He's just made a shiv.
Hey, you know what? For a man who's never made a sword before, he did a good job. It killed a man, didn't it?
Yeah. Well
Yeah, he
done,
did.
Francesco.
How do you know that? Do you know he never made a sword before?
You're right. I am making
No?
assumptions.
All right.
He's a professional sword maker.
We
shitty
do that a
sword maker.
lot. It's fine.
Maybe that's why he had the girl in his ice cream truck. He was getting some advice on how to make a sword.
Well,
She's 6, right?
yeah.
6, yeah.
You get a piece of metal, and then you get a piece of tape.
Well, I assume it was built based on a picture that she drew. from
Well, that's-
looking at it.
And-
Exactly. And she's in the back of the car, and so it bumps, and she drives it unstraight line. No, you nailed it. I think you're 100% right.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening. Head on over to our Facebook and Instagram to join in on the conversations about all things unethical. Just search Unethical Podcast. You can also find us on Patreon, where you can get access to all of our super awesome content, uncut videos of our discussions, and early release of all the episodes. We are adding fun stuff all the time, so you should definitely come and check it out. Thanks again, we appreciate all of you.
Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Baby, I got your money. Hey, dirty.